Hey, what's up, mortals? It is Trina here, and before we get into today's video, there is something I'd like to say. I'd like to let you all know that we have a merch store. Some of the items in it are only available for a limited amount of time, so if you're interested, go to the description and check it out. Each purchase helps us make more content. Secondly, if you don't know, only 25% of you guys are subscribed to us. So please hit that subscribe button and click the bell icon. Now, with that out the way, let's get into the video. Video Part 1. Glass is a character introduced during the third wave of Melromark. This was, however, only the second one that the cardinal heroes of the world participated in. She hails from a different world than the one we're introduced to in the first season of the series. In this other world, she's the equivalent of a demi-human, being a part of a race called spirits. This race functions significantly differently than others, as they do not gain any advantages from level. Instead, their power and strength hails from their life force, which is a combination of magic power, skill points, or soul power and HP. This energy can only be lost, not regained, although it can be transferred. A spirit can even become much stronger when overfilled with a life force, however this means the power will leak over time. Her race has a famous martial arts school, of which Glass was a disciple of. Upon needing it, the school decided to conduct a ceremony to decide who would be the next fan hero. The person chosen was to fight the Demon Dragon Emperor, a great dragon who was terrorizing her home country. Glass was initially denied the opportunity to participate in the ceremony due to some unknown reasons. However, after all the disciples were turned down by the weapon, she was given the chance to participate. The weapon ended up choosing her as its user, granting her the title Fan Hero and Vassal Weapon Wielder. As such, the fan is her main power in combat and the only one she's allowed to use. As she was chosen despite not originally being allowed to participate, the other disciples grew bitter, so they all but banished her from their group. They thought that she would die fulfilling the task assigned to her and hoped that they would be chosen next to wield the weapon. In her quest to defeat the Demon Dragon Emperor, she ended up meeting the hunting hero, Kizuna, a cardinal hero, who was also summoned to defeat the Demon Dragon Emperor. Over their adventures, they grew close, becoming very good friends. Together, and backed up by other allies, they managed to defeat the Demon Dragon Emperor. Having no place to go, Glass was invited to come live along with Kizuna, a request which she accepted. Events transpired that ended up with the disappearance of the hunting hero, an event that happened close to the resurgence of the waves. Since the other summon heroes were incompetent and lacking any significant way of combating the waves of catastrophe, Glass and her allies ended up putting their hopes in an old prophecy they found, which dictated that in order to fight off the waves, the cardinal heroes from the world the wave was connecting them to had to be killed, a mission which she took on for the sake of her own world. Personality-wise, Glass tends to come off as stern, serious, and cold. However, when she's around her close friend Kizuna, her demeanor changes to a more friendly and joyful one. She is a strong person with a fierce loyalty towards her world and friends. Her loyalty towards her world is so strong that she was even willing to sacrifice other worlds for the sake of her own. She also takes great pride in being the vassal fan hero and has high expectations of other heroes, regardless of what world they hail from or what their relation to her is. As prideful as she is, she doesn't like having to rely on others in a fight, but will take the help if needed. Before we get back into the dive, I would like to say that, in case you guys didn't know, we are only one of the many We the Celestials channels. If you have the sugar tooth for great storytelling, please give our What If channels a visit as well. No matter if it's My Hero Academia What Ifs or Naruto What Ifs, we got you covered. Did we get your attention? Great! Make sure you click the icon in the top right corner or check the description below for the links to the other channels. You can also check out NoahStorys to find other cool What If stories on Shield Hero. Glass's original appearance was during the Melromark Third Wave. She appeared as an antagonist, killing an interdimensional soul eater, a monster which likely acts as a species' natural predator, as it literally consumes their life force. During this encounter, she dismissed most of the holy heroes, calling them weak. She only focused her attention on Naofumi, defeating the others extremely easily. Unlike most other characters, she does not dismiss Naofumi as a worthy opponent. Even if he wields a shield, this is likely because of her experience with a hero that can't attack people. During her first appearance, Naofumi and his party managed to stall long enough for her to have to retreat back to her own world. The next time Glass appears in the series is during the Calamera wave. She did not cross over with Lark, but rendezvous with him at Theris during this wave. Although they fought off the boss monster, Glass still fights Naofumi. However, during this encounter, because of the fact that Naofumi unlocked the Soul Eater shield, she almost lost her life. It was only thanks to Lark introducing her to the soul healing water that she managed to survive the encounter, as it healed her when her power was taken. No item of the sort exists in the world she hails from. During this encounter, she didn't manage to kill the other heroes, but upon retreating, Lark did give her the remaining soul healing water he had. Days after the Calamera wave, Glass, Lark, and Theris crossed back over to Raphtalia's world in order to increase her strength in that side of the wave and to collect materials, like soul healing water. In order to blend in, she was told to wear armor of the world, so she changed her style around it from a kimono and flowing hair to a Western-style armor with pigtails, which according to Lark didn't fit her at all. During her third trip to this world, her attention was drawn from her objective to gather materials and kill the heroes to stop the vassal book hero, who had taken control of the spirit tortoise, one of the 4 benevolent animals of Raphtalia's world. The fan was telling her to stop Kyo, the vassal book hero, so she allied herself with Naofumi. They managed to defeat him, but he retreated back to her world. Glass, Lark, and Theris, along with Naofumi's party, then went to Glass's world. However, Kyo set a trap in the portal, which split all those who were crossing over up into different groups. Along with Raphtalia, Lark, and Theris, Glass appeared in an enemy country, where they were promptly captured by guards and imprisoned. Eventually, they regrouped with the other allies and returned to a safe place. While talking things over with Kizuna and Naofumi, they all agree on a truce or alliance between the 2 worlds, agreeing to not attack each other and even help each other out to a certain extent. As a result, Glass and company accompany Naofumi's group to fight Kyo. However, Kyo manages to summon them away, calling a wave out of nowhere, but Naofumi and the group manage to defeat Kyo on their own. A while after, the group sees each other off and Naofumi's party returns to their homeworld, albeit with a couple souvenirs. The next time we see Glass is after a long while. Naofumi, Itsuki, and others are brought to the world by Ethnobal, the vassal boat hero who lost his weapon. Naofumi finds Glass and Ethnobal's vassal weapons. Thanks to the help, Naofumi finds Glass and company Nabine, as things have taken a turn for the worse while they were gone. Kizuna has been kidnapped and the enemy has bolstered their forces, even managing to steal Lark and Ethnobal's vassal weapons. Thanks to the help of the heroes from the other world, they manage to defeat the enemy and drive them back. After discussing the political affairs of the world, Glass and Naofumi start searching for the missing Kizuna, who has once again been kidnapped, having been left as the last living holy hero. Thanks to the help of the vassal mirror, the group is teleported to the country where Kizuna is being held, where they fight off her captor, the musical instrument hero, a false hero who has stolen the weapon. It takes a lot of hard work and struggle, but they manage to defeat the false hero, although the real enemy ends up retreating. Glass is an interesting character who has done a shift from antagonist enemy to ally of Naofumi. They started off as foes because of the information they had on the waves. However, as they found out more about the mysterious phenomenon, they ended up becoming allies. She's an interesting character, and we hope to see more of her in the 2nd season of the anime. Other interesting facts. Glass is actually the only character from the other world to appear and even be named in the original web novel. The storyline wasn't very elaborated upon, and she has benefited from further characterization in future retellings of the story, such as the light novel and manga. Glass has a deep friendship with the hunting hero, even making a Shikigami otherwise known as Familiar with Kizuna. The Familiar looks like a penguin and was actually made during Christmas. They ended up naming him Chris. Thank you all for watching the video to the end. I hope this video helped deepen your understanding of the world of Rising of the Shield Hero. Now, there are a few more things that I'd like to go over before the video ends. Firstly, I'd like to let you all know that we have a merch store. Some of the items in it are only available for a limited amount of time, so if you're interested, go into the description and check it out. Each purchase helps us make more content. Secondly, I'd like to thank our $5 and up Patreon supporters for helping to fund these videos. Lastly, on behalf of We the Celestials, I'd like to thank the writer for this video, as well as the audio and video editors for this video. Their details are in the description below. If you're a voice actor, editor, or writer, or you're interested in becoming one of those, go to the Discord that is in the description of this video and hit up the head of one of those areas. We're always looking for members to join us. That's it from us for today's video, so thank you all for watching, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're interested, and hit that like button if you liked the video. Until next time, peace out mortals, and have an amazing day.